Sigma lens choices for the Panasonic S1 and the S1R. As you already know so far, the alliance between Leica, Panasonic, and Sigma is going to be working in the consumer's advantage because Sigmas have been known to create a lot of amazing lenses, especially with the Art series lens. And Panasonic, everyone has just gone to know about them through the Micro Four Thirds system. Leica, very expensive. I think the lenses are made out of God knows meteors or something. But with this alliance, it introduces a lot of amazing stuff. Sorry about that honk. It's a car in the car park. It introduces a lot of amazing lenses from Sigma. So on the onset of this camera being released, Sigma said they're going to be releasing 11 full frame cameras and I think 2 or 3 APS-C cameras. I mean APS-C lenses, which is obviously not relevant to the S1 or the S1R. 11 lenses is a lot. If you've seen from the Sony E mount, it looks like they adapted the Sigma Art series that they released for Canon. But in my opinion, I think the alliance with Leica and Panasonic is actually going to make Sigma lenses a lot more compatible with the S1 and S1R. Why? Because they're basically going to be a first party manufacturer, which means that they're not having to wait on maybe Canon to give them some protocols of, the data to put in the converters or in the lenses. They don't have to be waiting on Sony. They don't have to wait on Nikon. In this case, the three companies, Leica, Panasonic, and Sigma, they are coming together to determine what these protocols will be. So therefore, each and every single person becomes a first party, which is always a good thing for the customer because they will be able to actually express and utilize the L-mount system as much as possible. For the lens choices on Sigma, I'm going to start from the highest focal range all the way to the smallest or lowest. So firstly, we've got the 135mm f1.8, really great lens. There's a lot of reviews for them for Canon and Sony. We've got the 105mm f1.4, aka bokeh master. You've got the 85mm 1.4, much loved lens. We've got the 70mm f2.8, and this is also a macro lens. We've got the 50mm f1.4, so nifty 50. You've got the 40mm f1.4, the 35mm f1.4, 28mm f1.4, the 24mm f1.4. It's a lot of lenses, I know. 20mm f1.4 and 14mm f1.8. So in total, this is going to be 11 lenses. The Sigma are not producing freshly. They've already got these lenses for Canon, for Sony, for Nikon, majority of it anyways. And basically, they're just going to be readapting these lenses to work on the L mount. You might be thinking again, like I said earlier, they're going to be adapting, putting that silly MC11 adapter again. Well, it's got a fancy name, it's MC21, which I'll cover in another video. But like I said earlier, because Sigma is a first party manufacturer, it means that the Sigma lenses should work a lot better with the Panasonic S1 and the Panasonic S1R. So when they release them, it's going to be great to see them. In one of the keynote speeches the CEO of Sigma made, they said that in 2019 all the 11 lenses are going to be available with the release of S1 and S1R. They did say that they are working towards a native mount, which will be released this year as well. And thirdly, the adapter is going to be ready to buy, I'm guessing, on the release of the S1 and S1R. And lastly, they will be able to convert your older Sigma lenses, well, the Art series from another mount onto the L mount. Some people actually prefer this method. I don't know why I would. I tend to buy majority of my lenses in EF mount and then adapt them. But if you're one person that likes native lenses more, Sigma will be able to convert your old mount to the L mount, obviously for an added cost, but it means that your warranty is still intact and it won't be voided. But anyways, guys, it's an exciting news, really. The camera has been released, and on this get-go, there's already a lot of lenses for it. There's already a lot of lenses from Leica. There's going to be 3 or 4 lenses being released by Panasonic themselves, and now you're going to natively have Sigma releasing 11 lenses. That's an amazing news. Either way you look at it. But thank you so much, guys, for staying till the end of this video. I'm Samuel from 10 Things I Like. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs up twice. And hope to catch you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Peace.